Hey guys, I'm Buck Weezer, putting the do into do-it-yourself. And I have with me here on the workbench a handheld leaf blower, a two-stroke leaf blower by Echo. It's the PB-250LN. And I don't really know if it works, but I know that it can't work as long as this is no longer attached. Yes, we got a broken pull starter rope, and this broken pull starter, broken rope may be the only problem to resolve on this guy, but we won't know what else might be wrong with it, if anything at all, until we fix this, because you just can't start it without one of these ropes. So I'm hoping it's not too difficult of a job. I can see that the recoil assembly will come off with 4 bolts, and I don't know if we have to replace the whole assembly or if we can restring the assembly once we take it off. That's what I'm hoping. So I think we should get started and see if we can fix this. So I've got laid out here on the bench what we're going to need. I need a T27 Torx socket and the ratchet to remove the recoil assembly. Of course, I have the old pull starter and a coil of new rope, starter rope, a pair of needle nose pliers, a pair of scissors, some black electrical tape. So let's see what we can do here. The first thing we need to do is just remove these 4 bolts that hold it on. Hopefully that won't be too difficult. Again, T27 Torx. Almost loose. It's too loose. 3. All right. All right. Well, that guy's... Something here doesn't seem quite right. This is kind of chewed up in here. I'm not sure why. See that? As if it is worn through in some way. I'd like to see if I can do this without unscrewing this and removing the spring-loaded assembly. So let me see if I can dig this knot out here, move some of this old plastic out of the way, and be able to get the needle nose pliers in to pull that out. Alright, so here's the end of the string, and before I pull the old string out, I've prepared my new string. It's still connected to the spool, and I took a little piece of black electrical tape and wrapped it around the end, and then snipped half of it off so that I'll be able to push it through easily enough after we take out the old one. So I've got the old one here, and I'm just going to take, I grabbed the knot from down there with needle nose pliers. I'm just going to pull it out, move him out of the way. So I'm keeping the tension on that spring. I'm going to turn it one more time and hold it. And so what I need to do is fish this new line through here, and then hopefully through the hole in the spool. And it's a little tight. Alright, let's try another trick by which I've sometimes had success, in which I'm going to use a paper clip stretched out here, something like a fish this string through. Let's see if that works for us. So far so good. Now the string will follow. There we go. Alright, so the string's through. Don't want it to wind up on it quite yet. It's fighting me. Because I got to tie a knot. Tuck that knot in there. So we'll do that next. See if I can do that with one hand. Not very easily. Tying a knot. I'll pull back on the string so that the knot is in there. Pull it tight. And then we got to try to tuck that knot down in there. This string may be slightly thicker than the other stuff we had used. All right, so now I'm going to just let it wind back with the spring tension to see how much of this rope it will take back. Didn't take back nearly enough, did it? Or did it? No, that's not enough. Because we had pulled out this much. Alright, so we're going to have to regroup here. And take it off, wind against the spring tension tighter so we can get more string onto the spool. It was a good first try, just didn't get enough string on there. Okay, second time's a charm, and I got about 5 or 6 revolutions of the spool and of the string on here. So I got this much left over. This will be where we attach the handle. But before I do that, I got to tuck this knot in. I want to take a match and melt the ends of this cable so that it doesn't come undone on us. Just a little trick I sometimes like to try. Just like that. Alright, now tuck it back down in there, and then we'll be able to attach our handle and see if this is going to go back. I'm not entirely convinced because something has worn through the spool here, and I don't know how long it's going to hold up. Worst case scenario, we just go online and try and buy a whole new recoil starter, bolt it up, 4 bolts, and we're done. Well, we're just trying to see if we can do this on the cheap, not have to buy a new one. Alright, so now we got to attach the handle. So I got to try to dig out this knot from in here. There we go. And then this end we got to try to slide up the handle. I'm going to try my electrical tape trick one more time, if I can. Tape. 1 revolution around the string, snip it off, maybe at a slight angle. Here's our handle. It's coming through there. Needle nose pliers. That's a beautiful thing. Alright, so I'm going to pull out a little. and then tie our knot so that it retracts back against the recoil assembly. All right, probably one knot should do it. Looked like the other one was double knotted. I don't think that's necessary. This new rope's just a tad thicker, but I am going to do our old melt the ends trick again, so try that one more time. All right, now we're going to put it back up there and see if this guy wants to start for us. I think he will, don't you? All right. Alright, this is too difficult. I'm going out to get the T27 driver. Okay, this will make it a little bit easier. Long shaft T27 Torx driver. Alright, I think that's it. Well, all it remains is take it outside and see if it'll fire up. Sure can't do that in here. Keep your fingers crossed. Alright, I think maybe my string's a little too long as it was running. It was hanging here. I may shorten that up a little bit. That's easy enough to do because I just think I have, oh, plenty. We got plenty in there. That's pretty good. Happy about that. Well, that's it, guys. Hope that's helpful to you getting your Echo leaf blower running again without having to spend a lot of money on a new recoil starter. You can restring it easily enough, and that feels good to get some more life out of it. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye-bye.